Go live to Studio One.
Ladies and gentlemen, to whom it concerns, it's The Late Late Show. And here is your host, Gay Byrne.
It is I am here amongst you. Yes. Good evening. At long last. That's enough. That's enough. Stop. That's enough. I said just a little over the top, not that much. It's been long lost, Uncle Fred. Isn't he looking well? God love you. You're looking a bit pale, but I know how you feel. Where's Frank? Where's Frank? Quickly,
I'm
Frank.
here,
Wait,
Gay.
you're here. Oh, you're here. Oh. Oh.
You like that?
By golly, you'll get some offers tonight, Frank.
I certainly will.
And not to
Yeah.
play the piano either.
Absolutely.
Come to think of it, why aren't you down to the piano? We need music.
What do I need a piano for? Can't you see I'm a Scotsman? I've got a whole pipe band.
A pipe band?
And we're all going to have a
fling. He's
Go.
flying. He's a fling. Oh, wow, then. Let's go. Come on, boys and girls. Come on, join me. Ho, 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 ho. It's the toy show. Ho.
I just come down from the Isle of Skye. I'm all very big, but I'm awful shy. The lassie shout as I go by. Get away, just let the wind blow high, let the wind blow low. Through the streets and the kids I go. All the lassies say, hello, down out with your trousers. A lassie took me to a ball. It was slippery in the hall, and I was afraid that I might fall, for I had me on me trousers. Let the wind blow high, let the wind blow low. Through the streets and the kids I go. All the lassies say, hell, down out with your trousers. Now I went down to London town, and I had some fun in the underground. The lassies turned their heads around, saying, Donald, where are your trousers? Let the wind blow high, let the wind blow low. Through the streets and the kids I go. All the lassies say, hello, down out with your trousers. Let the wind blow high, let the wind blow low. Through the streets and the kids I go. All the lassies say, hello, down out with your trousers.
was the Skull Wirra Merino Pipe Band and the boys and girls of the Billy Barrys and young Barry O'Farrell from Mullingar, who travels up every week for a lesson in the Billy Barry School. There's dedication for you. More from them later on. But meanwhile, Eileen, who has the main brunt of the toy show this year, we can't get her away from her little boudoir and her little beauty salon. Is that so?
Well, that's right, Gay. Alice and I have been playing in the beauty salon all afternoon.
Hello, Alice.
Oh, she's gone all shy.
Dear,
Come
oh,
on,
dear.
Alice.
Yes.
Come on.
It's only your Uncle Gable.
It's only your Uncle
lovely,
Gable.
isn't it?
Can I show you the beauty salon
I'd
that
love
Alice
to
was so taken
I'd
with?
love to see it. Yes,
Well,
indeed.
you see, that side has a mirror. This side has a sink. And over the sink, you have a brush, a comb, scissors, and a hose spray for washing your hair.
Wonderful.
Then we had a little swivel on the swivel chair.
Yes.
That goes just with it. Then Alice saw this. This is the ultimate jewel case. You see, Gay, it looks to you like a mirror,
Yes.
but in fact, there's a secret compartment which
Yes.
hides the jewels. Can you see those?
Yes. Yes.
Aren't they just beautiful?
Yes.
Alice, of course, wants to wear them all at the one time tonight on the Late Late Show.
Yes.
I managed to distract her by showing her the beautiful magic brush.
The
And
magic
look at this.
brush.
Can you hear that?
Oh, it plays a tune while
Plays
you brush.
music while you brush your hair. Isn't that
Isn't
beautiful?
that a
Gay?
magic brush? Wouldn't we love to have one of those? Splendid, yes. And you have a telephone as well.
Oh, we have the telephone. Alice actually called all her friends today. I'm very worried about the next phone bill because she was ringing all her friends in the North Pole, Cork, and everywhere else to tell them
Yes.
she was going to be on the Late Late Show
No
tonight.
wonder she feels guilty indeed.
Absolutely.
Yes, that's
Now,
a
she had
lovely-
this brilliant idea. She
Yes.
kept saying to me, tell Gay to look at himself in that beautiful hand mirror over
This mirror
there.
here?
That mirror there.
To look at myself.
Look at yourself.
Well, this is no great problem for me. I love looking at myself. Of course I look at myself. Pesky mirrors, I don't want to know about them. How dare you, Alice? Get off the show straight away. I don't want to have you for the rest of the toy show. Thank you, Eileen, for the moment. Let's have the wheelies. Everything on wheels. Yes, let's give Alice a big little round of applause for Alice. Now, everything on wheels in this section. This is Barry McCann, age 13 from Cork, and he is riding the Rally Activator bike for boys, the new thing with the bullhorn handles and 87,000. No, come back, do another twirl there, Barry. And bullhorn handles and 87,000 gears, of course, and telescopic forks front and rear, and the bottle like Sean Kelly and Stephen Roach, and of course a light front and rear as well. Well done. That's the Rally Activator. Thank you, Barry. We have Dara Gregor from Cork as well on the Sonic Rage Boys bike. Now, this is a smaller version, you see. Wow. And this is the state-of-the-art world champion frame configuration. Also, lots and lots of gears, the bullhorn handles, and you will notice that both boys, of course, are wearing their helmets because they wouldn't go out on the bicycle without wearing the helmet because that's a safety device. That's Dara Gregor from Cork. And we have Orla McCann, age 6 from Cork, and she is riding... Oh, look at that. She is riding the Sprint hobby bike. And you will notice, my friends, wearing her helmet as well. And you will notice, my friends, riding this bicycle without stabilizers. How about that? And a beautiful chain guard. A beautiful chain guard. That's right, look. Beautiful chain guard and a little basket for odds and ends, back and front, and a little stand and everything. Well done, Orla. Thank you for coming. That's Orla, age 6 from Cork. Katie Dayro Spallan from Killarney, and she is riding the Rolly John Deere tractor, complete with trailer and complete with digger. Can you go in reverse there, Katie? You can, a little bit. Very good. Let's have a look. Oh, isn't that a fine thing? And, of course, you can let down the scoop, and you can do all sorts of Oh, look at that. Wonderful things. Can you go in reverse and get it round? No, try again, then. Just a little bit of left hand down will do you. That's right. A little bit of left hand down. No, the other way down. The other way down. That's right. I'll give you a hand. Okay. A little left hand down like that. That's right. Yes. Very good. Now this way. Now this way. Okay. Well done. Katie in her lovely tractor. All right, then. Ronan Mangan from Dublin. Have a look at this. This is the way things are going. This is the BP tractor for the BP tractor for. Oh, he has to get it started, you see. Okay. How you doing there, Ronan? Will she not go for you? She will. Press the accelerator. Press the accelerator, son. You were doing great earlier on. This is Ronan Mangan. No, it won't happen. Oh, it won't happen. Poor old Ronan. Oh, there we go. Hey, oh, well, very good. She's in there. Do it well. This is the BP tractor. Isn't it wonderful? Put on the brake. Put on the brake. Brake. Very good. Okay, on you go again. Out that way. On you go again. Well done. That's a good boy. Well done. Well done. That's a good boy. That's great. Give him a round of applause. Yeah, right on. He's only 4, and it's the first time he's driven an articulated truck. How about this? The Gaucho Jeep. And this is driven by Noelle King, who is 9 years of age from Carlow. You'll notice that she has the safety rollover bar. She has the winch front and rear, the beautiful high bumpers, and the lights all over the place. And you're handling that very well indeed, love. The Groucho Jeep, well done. These are all battery operated. You lot in the front are getting worried now, aren't you? Keep your legs in because I have no control over this. This is the Barbie Lamborghini. Whoa! Yeah, do a little twirl for me. Thank you very much. Good girl. Barbie Lamborghini is driven by Hayley Farrell, who's 7. Is there a touch of reverse on that? She's just a little reverse if you would, darling. Thank you. She's 7 9/10 years of age. 7 9/10. This is very, very, very important. Hayley Farrell from Dublin with the Barbie Lamborghini, and it doesn't seem to have. Yes, it does have reverse. No, it doesn't have reverse. Does it have reverse, darling? Okay, yes. Let's see it in reverse. Good girl. That's right. Reverse. No. Yes. Oh, yes, it does. Way. Oh, okay. Well done. Off you go then. Thank you very much indeed. Forward now. No, forward. The other forward gear, if you would. These are all battery operated. Well done. Splendid. Okay, that's Hayley Farrell. The Donald Duck Disney car. The Donald Duck Disney car. And these are the Regans from Dublin. Helen, who is 6, and Thea is 8. Regan from Dublin. And oh, she's 7. Oh, she's 7. I beg your pardon. Yes. Is that a present for me, darling? Thank you very much indeed. That's lovely. Well, can you turn out that way, darlings, and put the accelerator down? That's right. That's the Disney Donald Duck. The Disney Donald Duck car. Helen and Thea Regan from Dublin. All right then. Okay. Mark Hegarty from Dublin at 5 years of age. Watch this. This is going to become the rage. These are called inline skates. You will notice that there are 5 or 6 wheels, and they come boots and all, and this is the rage in New York at the moment because all the yuppie people who don't like getting stuck in traffic jams on their way to work, they get out of the car and they put on their inline skates and they skate through all the traffic jams and they get to their offices with their briefcases very much earlier. And he's an expert on this. Mark Hegarty, age 5 from Dublin, and his inline skates. Thank you, Mark. Off you go. And the next one we have... Here's another great one. The snakeboard. Watch this. This is the ultimate extension of the skateboard. It is called the snakeboard. And this is Brian Murphy, aged 11 from Cork. You notice he's also wearing his helmet. And Brian bought his snakeboard in London earlier on in the year. They were not then available in Ireland. They are now available in Ireland. And as you can see, when you're expert enough on them, you can propel them uphill and down dale. But particularly on a smooth surface, you can get great fun out of them. Well done, Brian. Thank you very much indeed for an expert on those. Great. And finally, the ultimate in motorbikes, we have no less than a Harley Davidson from... Will you look at it? I ask. Will you look at him? Will you look at him?
Hey,
on
my
his,
man,
On his
what's that?
Harley Davidson, will you look at him?
Yeah,
You
it's
big
cool.
gum, will you get off the
You
thing?
wanna try it now, that's
yes,
all,
I do
isn't it?
want to try it. I always wanted to be Larry
Do you want the
Mullen.
helmet?
No, I don't want that. Larry Mullen of U2 has one of these. Did you know that? Larry Mullen has one of these, and he looks great on it, so he does, and I always wanted one. Yay! Where's the break, Frank? Where's the break? Where's the break, Frank? Where's the break? Where's the break, Frankie? Hop, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I love that. I like that. Oh, Lord save. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad that section is over because we had murder with that during the afternoon between reverse gears and forward gears. All of them battery operated, all of them chargeable overnight, and all of them, I would imagine, I'm not going to go into prices, but very, very expensive. Now, simmer down, my friends in the audience, for a lovely young lady from Balbriggan, who is now attending the Cork School of Music. She's 12 years of age, and she's attending the Cork School of Music on a scholarship. And she's a beautiful young violinist, accompanied by Frank, out of his kilt, I'm glad to say, because it might shock the child. Frank on piano. Would you welcome, please, Anna Cashel. Anna Cashel. How about that then? That was Anna Cashel from Balbriggan, age 12, and that was a little thing called Zangoresta by Ellerton. Then we invited Mary Kingston, Jonathan Philbin Bowman, and Mr. Ronnie Drew himself to join us on the show. And we gave each of them this box, and it is called
Simply Painting.
Simply Painting. And in this box are all the materials you will need to start you on a career in painting. all the material. And we said to them, would you accept one of these from us, please? And would you go away for about an hour and a quarter into a room inside and use these materials and paint a picture, and we shall see later on in the show what you have turned out. First of all, I must check and ask Jonathan Philbin-Bowman, have you experience in this field so far?
Absolutely none. Never tempted. No inner torment, no angst. I'm not tormented, you know, I'm not driven. And there's no money in it.
And there's no money in it. Very good. That's the best reason. Mary Kingston, have you tried painting at all?
Painting, no. Besides my sister's kitchen, nothing. I've painted nothing ever.
Absolutely. What about Mr. Drew?
No, I had once, there was a lady teaching people how to paint, and I came in and did this as well.
Yeah.
And the picture sold afterwards for a lot of money, 400, 600 or something.
Told us 700 in the room.
700.
Yeah, it was trying to.
Yes,
But you were painting, Ron?
Yeah, but I wouldn't say it was partly because it was my paint. I'd say somebody was giving money to charity.
You're giving money anyway, yeah.
But I'd be selling mine after.
You win. Go and say to this audience.
Well, I mean, I've already sold pictures, so I'm
Yeah, I see, yeah. You're established.
I'm
yeah.
established.
Well, you have two chances with this lot, I can tell you. I tested them beforehand. All right, then, off you go to the room inside. Keep the smocks clean, please, all right? Keep the smocks, because we need them for next week, all right?
Okay,
Thank you very much indeed. And we'll see you in an hour and a quarter or thereabouts and see what you've turned out. There you are. That should be a real. That's a real. Wonderful. Now, Eileen, what have we here?
This is Baby Giggles' Gay.
Baby Giggles.
Aww. Baby Giggles got her first walker the other day, and she's been running around like a mad thing on it ever since. Do you want to see?
Yes, I'd love to
Okay.
see. Thank you very much indeed. Wonderful.
Aww.
Can you hear her? Listen. Every time she hits something, she giggles.
She thinks it's hilarious.
Isn't that wonderful? You mad child.
Have you had
That's what she
enough?
does. That's what
It's
she does.
not enough, Kate.
It's wonderful. Wonderful. All right. What's it called? Baby Giggles.
Baby Giggles.
Very good. Okay. And then we have
Okay.
more dollies for you here. And what are?
Well, I'm a very well-prepared person this evening. I have my changing bag. It has a nappy. It has a sponge. It has a comb. It has a feeding bottle. And it's loads of other little bits and bobs that you might need if you were taking the baby out shopping, to town, to visit its grandparents. You know, all those sort of things.
Because you never know the day nor the hour, Eileen, when you might need them.
Exactly. Every dolly's favourite
Every
accessory.
dolly's favourite accessory. Thank you very much indeed. What's this then?
This is a beautiful porcelain doll made in Dublin.
Yes.
And as you can see, she's fast asleep.
Yes.
Now, excuse me.
Excuse me.
Okay.
You're the mammy, are you?
I'm the mammy, yes.
You're the yes.
She heard the noise in the studio
Yeah.
and she woke up crying. She realised she was on the Late Late Toy Show
Yes.
and she started to smile.
Over here, over this. So I see. Put her back to sleep again for a moment.
So, as we said then,
Yes.
she was
That's asleep. you see,
sleeping.
Yes. And then
And
she
then
heard the noise in the
studio, she woke up
And she woke up, yes.
crying.
Yes, and then she was crying, a little bit sad, you see.
And then she realised it was the toy show.
Smiling
And she was
again.
smiling.
Wonderful! Wonderful! Thank you, Dennis. And next.
This is Baby Talk 2.
Baby Talk 2.
Now, I'm going to wake her up.
Hi, Mummy.
She says 40 different things. The only thing is you never know which one she's going to say at any given moment.
Please brush my hair.
I don't have my brush. The brush has gone off in the bag. We'll do that later.
Let's play peekaboo.
Okay, let's...
Peekaboo.
Peekaboo, peekaboo. That's brilliant, isn't it?
Dad, here it
Would you like some juice?
goes. Mommy, more. More.
See, I don't know. I think you've had
I
enough.
think you've had enough.
Now,
yes.
we're
Maybe
going
you should
to-
wind her now.
Oh, we'll wind her. We'll put her over that way.
But yes.
Wind her like that.
Please, Mommy, can I have some juice?
You've had your juice now. It's time to wind her.
Does this go on for a long time?
Mommy, pick me up.
Oh, pick you up. Pick you up.
Pick you
please,
up.
yes.
Mommy, I love you so much.
That's the one I was waiting to hear.
That's what you were all waiting to hear.
Will I put her to sleep?
Yes, put her to sleep. Yes.
Okay, now we
Yes,
have
it's
to
about time
be
to.
really, really quiet. Let her...
I'm a big girl.
Disturb her.
Good night.
And she's asleep. Hey!
You've undoubtedly heard of Polly Pocket.
Polly Pocket, yes.
Now, this is Princess Polly.
Yes.
And Princess Polly is no ordinary Polly. Princess Polly lives in a starlight castle. Now, she actually fell down the stairs. We'll just reorganise it.
Lotto again.
There, there she is, halfway up the stairs,
Yes.
waiting for her handsome prince, who's arrived with his carriage
Yes.
and his horse.
It's all very tiny, yes.
And he's there at the bottom of the stairs. And you can open up Princess Polly's house.
Oh, look at that. This apparently is the rage at the moment, is it?
Absolutely. And you can see her throne and her knight in shining armour and her little bedroom and all the other little rooms in the castle. And the effect that we miss in studio, because the lights are so bright, is that, in fact, there's little lamps outside her gates. Isn't she lovely?
Yes,
okay.
that's beautiful.
Now,
That's selling like wildfire, doing very well indeed. Okay, that's that. Yes,
the
next.
only doll that I met this time around, who was a boy doll. Bit contrary, gay.
Bit contrary.
Yeah, nothing against boy dolls, but a bit contrary.
Yes, if I said that about a girl doll, I'd be accused of being sexist. Oh, what did the child do?
Dropped his rattle.
I see. Do I put it back?
No, hold on.
No.
You've got your rattle
You've
back.
got your rattle.
And we can make him go to sleep like that.
That's very good. Okay, that's the end of that, yes.
Okay, you can't have rooms full of dolls and teddies without the possibility of some sort of an accident.
Yes.
Teddy went for a walk the other day on the sloping dual carriageway. Wham bang, had an accident.
Yes.
No choice but to call for the bee-bom, 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 bee-bom.
Yes, and
this is the Teddy ambulance.
Yes.
Okay, you open it here.
Wow.
And you can see all the things inside. There's a stretcher. Put Teddy on the stretcher.
Teddy on the stretcher, yes.
Give Teddy a quick injection.
Yes.
Check Teddy's temperature. Put a plaster cast on Teddy's leg. Dash Teddy into the ambulance. Oh, God. He's got a blood transfusion. He's got an oxygen mask.
You've just failed your John's ambulance test as well.
And the heart monitor's going like mad. And it's bebop, 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 bebop.
Yes, okay. What have we got there?
We had a little girl who nearly didn't make it tonight. She has been very sick.
A little girl who didn't make it, who's been very
Nearly
sick.
didn't make it. Mary's been looking after her all
Mary, you're so good to look after this little baby who nearly
Beijing
didn't
flu,
make
we
it.
think.
Beijing
Suspected.
flu. Oh, wow, yes.
My street cred is gone as a result
Yes,
of this.
yes,
you know this.
go ahead, yes.
She's
all right,
very,
Marcus,
very
yes,
sick.
She's very
Look,
sick, yes,
look.
yes.
Can you hear?
Oh, she's coughing badly. There's no doubt about it. Very serious, yes.
Oh, look.
Oh, look.
Red
Oh,
cheeks.
look at her cheeks coming.
Okay, if only there was a nurse.
Oh, if we had a nurse, if we only had a nurse.
She needs some medicine.
We have the medicine.
Put the medicine in. I thought, look at that.
Oh, look, the fever's gone down. Oh, the fever's gone. Isn't that one?
All better. Isn't that lovely?
She said all better.
She won't say it again. She only says it once. You missed it. All better.
all
Is that it then?
better.
That's
Thank
it.
you very much indeed, Doctor. Thank you, nurse. Thank you, Alan. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Frank. Oh, the mime. Yeah, what is he talking about? What's he talking about? First one's okay. Television program. 3 words. First word. Third word. Sounds like. Play the game. Is it done? You got play the game. Play the game. More game. Yeah. Well, lady in the audience. There you are. Give it to her. Thank you. Well done. Let me hear it. Well done. Thank you. You gotta stay awake on this show if you want to get anywhere. Now, our next guests come from Galway, a recently formed school there, and this lot are aged between 11 and 14, and they're making their television debut with a song called Nothing for Christmas. Not Nothing for Christmas. This is called Nothing for Christmas. Would you welcome, please, the Performing Arts School of Galway? Nothing for Christmas.
I broke my bat on Johnny's head. Somebody snitched on me. I hit a frog in sister's bed. Somebody snitched on me. I spilled some ink on mommy's rug. I made Tommy eat a bug. Bought some gum with a penny slug. Somebody snitched on me. Oh, I'm getting nothing for Christmas. Mommy and Daddy are mad. I'm getting nothing for Christmas. 'Cause I've been nothing but bad. I put a sack on teacher's chair. Somebody snitched on me. I tied a knot in Susie's hair. Somebody snitched on me. I did a dance on Mommy's pants. Climbed a tree and tore my pants. Filled a sugar bowl with nuts. Somebody snitched on me. So I'm getting nothing for Christmas. Mommy and Daddy are mad. I'm getting nothing for Christmas. 'Cause I've been nothing but bad. I won't be seeing Santa Claus. Somebody snitched on me. He won't come visit me because somebody snitched on me. Next year I'll be going straight. Next year I'll be good. Just wait. I'd start now, but it's too late. Somebody snitched on me. Oh, I'm getting nothing for Christmas. Mommy and Daddy are mad. I'm getting nothing for Christmas. 'Cause I've been nothing but bad. So you better be good, whatever you do. 'Cause if you're bad, I'm warning you. You get nothing for Christmas.
From Galway. Nice one. Okay, we'll take a break here. Come back to us after this. Thank you. Well done. Thank you.
Ever Laughing, Brendan Grace's hilarious new video is on sale now.
If you are ever greeted in the Chinese takeaway with "why you wa," you just say to them, "why you ga?"
Ever Laughing is destined to become a classic from Ireland's king of comedy, Brendan Grace.
And it was made of kind of latex, lurex, and while she was standing there.
Make the whole family cry with laughter. Available now nationwide from K-Tel on video, CD, and cassette.
In your local Toy Master, you'll find every toy you ever imagined. Hundreds of games, cuddly toys, and the magical world of Disney's Aladdin and Jasmine, where wishes come true at an unbelievable price from Mattel.
And Georgie, the Wheelie World radio-controlled car at a Wheelie World price from Tommy.
You'll also find great service and a friendly welcome. Toy Master, real choice, real value, real toy shops.
Have you found true love? 20 classic Hollywood love songs. True love.
Where in the world would you be without it? Cool Guinness.
Now you can read about the adventures of the Andrex puppy in 4 exciting children's stories by Gerald Durrell. But you can only get these beautiful books
No luck, puppy. Never mind.
by saving tokens from the Andrex packs. So if you start collecting now, you'll soon get your first book.
Hit the right note for Christmas at Shaw's.
Almost nationwide.
Johnson's baby wipes leave a moisturiser on the baby's skin. Also, there's a barrier effect, which helps prevent against nappy rash.
Johnson's baby skincare wipes.
A commercial for an ordinary hand blender would finish about now. But this is a commercial for the Braun Multiquick, which by adding this, lets you do this. And by adding this, lets you do this. And this. And this. And this.
I don't know how she does it. Up all night, whizzing about.
Well, she's got the new Energizer batteries.
No.
Yeah, a cassette player told me. New Energizer lasts a lot longer than your ordinary batteries.
Do you think we'll get Energizer then?
Well, the kids won't grumble if we last longer.
I can see it now. The Monte Carlo Rally.
Yeah, keep your wheels on, Speedy. We'll need new Energizer first.
Energizer. Longer lasting batteries.
We make magic potions. We turn little boys into mice. We are the witches.
Come and see Roald Dahl's The Witches at the Olympia this Christmas.
All right then, welcome back to the Toy Show and our next guest. Our next guest is from a place called Ballymcgovern on the Leitrim-Cavan border, and he's current All-Ireland Under-12 champion on the Uilleann pipes for the second year in succession. He began playing trad music on the tin whistle probably when he was 6 months old, and he is a member of Comhaltas Ceol Tóirí Éireann. He has a medley of reels for us. So on the Uilleann pipes, let's have a welcome please for Pádraig McGovern. Pádraig McGovern from Ballymcgovern in Leitrim-Cavan, and he's 10 years of age. The tradition is not dying. You've heard of Garfield the cat? This is Grimmy the dog. Cartoon character sweeping America and gaining in popularity in this part of the world too. Dunn stores have them. Dunn stores have them. Oh, it's the other way around. I beg your pardon. Well, you can't get it right all the time. That's Grimmy the dog. Grimmy the dog. Dunn stores have them, and there's one for everybody in the audience. Oh, dear. Thank you, Dennis. Now, as usual, we asked 3 young people to take some of the things which are available coming from Daddy Christmas and to try them out and tell us what they thought of them. Kevin McCann is 10. He's in 4th class and he's from Cork. Kevin, up this way, please. And he had a Meccano set. And with the Meccano set, 10 years of age from Cork. What school are you going to, Kevin?
St. Joseph's National School.
St. Joseph's National School. Okay, tell me about the Meccano set then, the old favourite.
Well, you get 6 big wheels, you get 2 small wheels, and different. You get a bag of nuts, the motor, and you get different metals. Like you can get blue ones, yellow ones, silver ones, and see-through ones for the front.
And do you get the motor with it?
Yes, you get the motor with it.
Yes. Do you get the batteries with it?
No batteries with it.
I see. So, and you get the spanner then. You get this spanner here.
You get a spanner.
Yes.
You get a small Allen key and a big Allen key.
Aren't you great to know about Allen keys already? Well done. And so you put the nut through each one and then you tighten it with the spanner.
You put the Allen key in the back.
And the Allen key in the back there to hold it. Very good, I see. And you have to do all of those screws individually and the nuts with them. Yes. So how long did it take you to make this then?
About 5 hours.
5 hours, very good. And does that use up the entire set of things that you get now? Or is
that one did, but other ones doesn't. Like,
yes.
You have load left.
Yes, but from each set you can make a whole load of different things.
Yeah, you can, but you can't make them all at the one time.
You can't make them all at the one time. Very good. Good thinking. Now, out of 10, well, that mightn't have occurred to you, you see, but you can make loads of different things, and then you can buy other packs, can't you, and graduate and go on and get bigger and bigger and more parts. So out of 10, what would you award it?
I'd give it 9.
9. So you're docking 1 mark.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because the nuts and bolts are so small, and you tighten them, and after a while they'd get loose, and then they'd get loose in the hardest part, so you can barely tighten them on again.
Yes. Well, it's probably the vibration that loosens them a bit. Is that it? Very good. Now, does this thing go?
Yeah.
Oh, it does go. Okay. Well, we put it on the floor then, and let's see it going. Okay. You handle it then. Thank you very much. Okay, just down the floor there. Okay, anywhere at all, and see if it actually. Oh, the motor comes as well, and the battery with it. Oh, that's beautiful. Well done. Thank you very much indeed, Kevin McCann. Kevin McCann, who's 10 and in 4th class in Cork. Now, Laura Sherlock. Laura Sherlock is 10 as well, and she's in 4th class from Waterford, and she's demonstrating a calligraphy set. Isn't that right? You can stand up on the board, darling. That's fine. Thank you. Now, what did you get in this?
I got a calligraphy set and a stamping kit.
Yes.
And in the calligraphy set, I got 3 different colours of ink.
Yes.
And
little bottles of ink.
Yeah, and I got 4 different pen nibs.
Yeah.
And I got ink holders. And in the.
Do you see all of that? It comes like that, you see, with the pen and the little bottles of ink inset and the little holders for things and so on. Yes. And of course all the nibs. Oh yes, all the nibs there and the pens and so on. And some pencils too. Okay. So. And these are the
stamping
stamps.
Kit, I got all different happy birthday shapes.
Yes, they're little wooden stamps, you see, with the stamp on the end of it.
And then I got confetti and 2 different kinds of glue and.
Yeah, terrific. So, what did you make then? You made all of these things that I can show them?
Yeah.
You actually made this with the set, did you? That's really
Well,
lovely.
I combined the 2 of the sets together. And this card especially for my granny in County Boyle.
Ah, happy Christmas to Granny Battles and Martin and Boyle. Beautiful writing. And look at this over here. Look at that over there. That all came. You were able to do that all with the set, I see. And we'll show you some others. My cow, the friendly cow, all red and white, I love with all my heart. She gives me cream with all her might to eat with apple tart. And that's it. And that was all done with all little notices, any sort of things you can do. And also, not only that, but look at this. Special cards. You made these yourself with this whole set.
Yes, but the grey didn't come. That's aluminium.
That's aluminium, and you put those on. Oh, you did those. I see. Jack the man, Jack the lad, laughing or shouting, he's not half bad. Yeah. A little World Cup '94, and a little. That's the little envelope to take the car to Granny Battles and Boyle. You are 10 today, a little birthday card there, and all sorts of little birthday cards, you see, all done with a calligraphy set, but you have a great gift as well. You have to have the talent and your practice. That's lovely. And then the stamps, you do the stamps. What do the stamps do for you?
Yeah, you put them in ink and
you see that little thing there? That's the way the stamps come out. You can stamp any paper you like with those stamps. Is that it? Yeah. I see. Roses are red, violets are blue. This is my book, but I'll share it with you. That's a little bookmark. Very good. And all sorts of different things. Very good indeed. So out of 10 then, that kept you busy for a long time.
Yeah.
And it's fascinating work.
Yes, very good.
And it has to be very close and so on. So out of 10, what would you give it?
I give the calligraphy set 8 out of 10 because the ink was very runny and the a penny, but they're awful hard to work with. And I give the stamping case 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. That was very satisfactory. Very good. You're docking 2 marks because
the thick pennies are awful hard to work with.
Yes, but I suppose that's the way they have to be, really. You have to get into the practice of it because it's difficult. But well done, Laura. That's a great piece of work. Give her a round of applause now for doing so well with all that. You're a great girl. Thank you. That's Laura Sherlock. Laura Sherlock. Next we have Leah Moran. Leah Moran. And Leah Moran is 10 and she's in 5th class from Kildare and she demonstrates the Get Set fashion design set, okay? Now that little calligraphy set you saw was the Dryad calligraphy set and the rubber stamp kit, and this is Get Set fashion design. So what do you get in this then?
You get markers and you get crayons.
Yeah, markers.
And paints.
And paints, yes, paints there. And that's a brush, and they're markers, and that's a sponge, is it? Yes, and all of that. So and then you buy the T-shirt separately.
Yeah, you do get the
But you actually put the designs on the T-shirt.
Yes.
Let's see. Well, let's see what you did. How about that then? Isn't that nice? That's good. That's very good indeed. Yes. The back of this pen. That's really lovely. You did all of that, Leah, yourself, yes?
Stencils as well, and these are the stencils that I'm wearing.
Oh, they're the stencils you're wearing, yes? Just let them down. Oh, yeah, look, the Late Show and the little dove and everything, and then the various different stencils.
The boys on the back.
The what?
The boys.
Oh, yeah, Rough Hero. Yeah, very good. They're all the stencils. And this is what you get then in the stencils, I see. Yes, they're the patterns. And then you work on the ink and the brushes and the markers and so on. And let me see this T-shirt.
That's a present for you.
That's a present for me.
Yeah.
Ah, isn't that sweet? Well, wait till I see what it is before I show them. Before I show them, I'll see what it is. So just a minute now. Hold on. Will I? Ah, isn't that sweet? A present for Gay. Look at that. The Late Show with the owl and everything and the music. That's terrific. Okay. So the Get Set, thank you very much indeed, darling. The Get Set fashion design set, what would you give it out of 10 then?
8.
8. And what are you docking 2 marks for?
Well, the first mark is when you iron on the transfers, the paper come on as well as the transfers. And the other one, it says 8+, and it was even hard for me, so I don't know how an 8-year-old could do it.
And you're 10.
It's still hard for me even.
Is it really?
Yeah.
So you had to get a little bit of help, did you?
Yeah.
A little bit of help.
I got help from my friends Stephanie and Kim.
Really?
And my mum.
Both of them helped you, and your mum. And so you think it would be more, what, for 12, maybe?
Yeah.
12-year-old. So it's a little difficult for 8. They shouldn't claim that. Very good. You're quite right to knock off 2 marks for that. That's called market research, and you're dead right. Well done, darling. Thank you very much indeed. Good job. Thank you. That's Leah Moran. Leah. Oh, why didn't I?
We've searched the galaxies for a jumper like this. We couldn't find one anywhere.
Yes.
Look at this. Watch this.
What?
It's radioactive. We thought we just
no life signs at all.
None whatsoever. No.
None at all.
Yes.
Beam him up, Scotty.
Now.
What else? Yes. What's this?
What are we getting?
What's this? What's
Yeah,
this?
what do we get?
What do we get now?
You're getting nothing. You're getting nothing.
Shouldn't we get something? We got
Get off. Get off, both of you. Get off. What's that? What's that?
That's the Enterprise.
That's the Enterprise.
Beam me up. Go on.
Beam him up. Yeah. For our demonstrators, we have a little penny cuddly. A little penny cuddly from Penny, specially presented, and also for all our demonstrators, this is tonight, for all our demonstrators, a video of the Jungle Book given to us by Golden Discs, specially presented to them. That you're getting nothing, for heaven's sake, get off, for God's sake. All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, sorry about that, Dennis. Ladies and gentlemen, I have no control whatsoever over the next act. They're a pair of gentlemen from Italy, and they don't understand English all that clearly. And they generally create mayhem wherever they go, but I want to be established that I am not responsible for this good, bad, or indifferent. However, I leave it to yourself. Would you welcome, please, the Darricks brothers? Here they are, the Darricks brothers. There they are. Down there. Here they are.
Mamma mia! Pippo, where are we? Hey! Boo-boo! What? Looky! We are in the Late Show, the toy show! Yeah! Yes! Let's do some acrobat for the kids. Acrobats? Yes! Acrobats? You like to see acrobats? Yeah! That's what I expect. Fai vedere al pubblico. Looky! applauso. Tu, che? Table. Mangiamo una pizza. Pizza. Pizza al pomodoro. What's the matter? What's that? Be careful with... Sexy fish, look. Sexy than yours. I don't work with you anymore. Why? You are too stupid. I'm stupid? Yes. You like your brother. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my brother. Hey, be careful. What? There. Looky. Hey, what? What is that? Get away. Very difficult. Slowly, eh? Yes! This is difficult. Yes. This is nothing. Look at me. Hey, be careful, it's very dangerous. Arrivo! Hey! Now, come here, I help you. Ah, grazie. 1, 2. He's broke! I have an idea. You have an idea? Yeah, come. Stai here. Stai qua. I run from there till here. To Santa Mortale. And... I'm so pretty. You're so pretty. Hey, take it easy, eh? Arrivo. Go. E voilà! One! Why are you doing like this? 1, 2. You're always in the middle. I noticed. What's that? A tourist. Now, ladies and gentlemen, now we're going to do a double somersault. What we do? A double somersault. What's that? Look. Yeah. I catch you like this. Yes. I throw you up in the air. Yes. You turn 2 times. Yes. And I catch you in my shoulder. Yes. You understand? No. How does it go? Like this. Look. Yes. 1, 2, 2. No. Yes. I told you I didn't know. That was no good. I noticed. Let's do it again. What? Are you ready? Ready. No. Yes, sir. Yabba-dabba-doo. Hello, be careful. Be careful with this. Mamma mia.
Oh, terrific act. Okay, that was the Derricks brothers all the way from Italia, and they are part of the Gaiety Panto and show starting next Friday and running forever and ever and ever. You can see them in the Gaiety Theatre as from next Friday. Okay, then, Mary, what have you got for us now?
I'm here with the perennial favourites, the rocking horse. Enchant children.
Never fail to enchant children is right.
Now, Ronan is on Trigger, which was made by Kevin Smith in the craft unit of Wheatfield Prison. And there's a nice story because it's hollow, and the weekend that Kevin finished it, he put in a little note and the Sunday press so that if or when it breaks, that they will be able to find out who made it and when it was made. And this has been raffled, and the proceeds are going to Temple Street and to Carry. And the craft unit make lots and lots of dolls, houses and toys of this nature, and either the toys or their proceeds go to charity.
And the newspaper is inside the
It's inside it, so when it falls apart, they'll know it was made whatever year.
Maybe 100 years, 200 years.
Exactly.
You never do know. Wonderful
right,
idea.
okay.
That's very good.
And Katie is on this beautiful horse, which is made by Sam McLeod. And again, it's handcrafted. It took 100 man-hours, and she thinks it's beautiful. It's got real horse hair. Real horse hair.
Beautiful.
Glass eyes. And there's just beautiful carving on the nostrils and around the mouth, and it's got leather and a hand-stitched blanket, and it's really, really lovely.
That's really lovely. Okay. All right, Eileen, what have you got for us, please?
Well, today's the day the Sylvanian families had their picnic, and they chose to go down to the side of the canal to visit the Otter family, who have the new barge. It's new in the Sylvanian family range, and as you can see, it's a floating barge. We have it anchored securely to the lock at the moment.
Yes.
You can see the mummy otter in the back fishing. I can assure you that inside there's living quarters with great detail and of great interest. And Daddy Otter is there at the back with his hand on the tiller, steering the barge wherever it may want to go. And on the bank, of course, there are all the little otters playing. You also have the caravan, the bus, and over here we have the lockkeeper's cottage. So it's altogether a really nice kind of pastoral scene from the Sylvanian families. Now, in my shopping, I came across one little item which is absolutely vital for every Sylvanian family. It's a toilet seat, and listen to this.
It's rather a long flush, isn't it, actually?
It's rather a long flush, yes, Kay. And I also came across two other people who live on barges. Now, this is Rosie, and this is Jim. They always do that at the start of their television programme. Rosie and Jim are madly famous, Kay. They're on the telly morning, noon and night, all over the place, including they used to be on RTE. And the thing is, everyone thinks they're rag dolls, but they're not. As soon as your back is turned, they get up and they scamper around, and they get up to all sorts of adventures. And Rosie and Jim are actually made in Cork.
Very good.
Very
Splendid.
good.
There you are, Rosie and Jim. Very good. Made in Cork. All right, then. Dermot, what have you got?
Well, after my travels in outer space, I think I came to something a little more my own level. It's the Fisher-Price Activity Centre for the 18-month-old. But I've decided it's ideal for trainee management, because what you can do, and I've been doing all day, is you make an awful lot of noise, you can push things around and get nowhere really doing it. And I've been spending most of the day as well trying to get a square peg into a round hole.
And that's what they do all the time.
Succeeding, exactly.
Indeed.
But also to go with the trainee manager, I have here my mobile telephone.
Your mobile telephone?
Yeah.
Oh.
And that is very impressive.
Oh.
And just listen to this. I'll ring somebody. It's ringing.
Oh.
It's very mobile, as you can see.
Who are you?
Goofy. No, it wasn't you I was trying to get. No, I'm sorry. Wrong number, I think. And
yes. Yes. What?
It's me.
I told you not to call me in the office.
He's getting into the swing of it. It's very good. Right, Caroline.
This is the latest in hi-fi equipment for under fives.
Don't mind us. The woman ringing back, she's very persistent, I noticed it.
On top... Okay, on top we have the compact disc storage space, and there's room for about 3 discs in there. And if we switch it on and open up inside, that's where we put the disc, and we close it again.
Yes.
And we play.
Oh, ain't that something? That's beautiful. Beautiful.
that's the latest for the under 5s.
You like that, Caroline?
Yes, I like
very
that.
much, yes,
But
very
this
good.
I much prefer. This is a great family toy. This is Stretch Armstrong.
Stretch Armstrong, yes.
And I don't like him because of his muscles and his blonde hair. I like him because if you're having a bad day in the office or if you've had a fight at home, look what you can do. You can take it out and stretch. Just pull. And he pulls to 6 feet.
Guess who we're thinking of while we're doing this? Ah, wonderful. You get out all your frustrations and all your anger and everything like that. And the wonderful thing is that when you let him go...
He eventually gets back to normal.
He shrinks again. That's Stretch Armstrong. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay, Frank. What have you got, Frank?
Balls.
Please. Frank, we're not discussing your music. We're here to do the toy show, yes?
I've got a lot of balls.
A lot of balls. Yes, I see. Yes, very good.
This
Yes,
is,
yes. What have you got then? What have you got?
This is the bumble ball.
This is the bumble ball. What's it do? Oh, it
Shakes
keeps
and
on
you
wriggling.
throw it and
Oh,
hops around the place.
watch. It keeps on going like that. What do you do with it? Can you stop it? Can you stop it? Can you stop it?
Yeah, you press the button on.
Okay. Somebody catch it. There's a switch on the side. What's that?
This is called a blabber ball. When
The
you
blabber
throw
ball.
it and catch it, it makes a noise.
I see. Blabber ball. Every time you hit it.
Yeah.
Every time you hit it, I see. Have a blabber ball. There you are. What?
There's another one.
That's another one, is it? Have a blabber ball. There you go. What?
It's called a razzball.
A razzball.
You know, like somebody can just...
The idea behind this is, if you happen to meet somebody whom you don't like, and you're nervous of telling them what you think of them, you hold this up in front of their eyes and you go...
Timing.
Like that. And I think they get the message then. All right, have one for your best friend. Very good. And finally...
This is the official World Cup ball.
The official World Cup ball. Oh, isn't that nice? That's
Well,
going to be a big
there's lots of them now.
seller.
There's not just
Lots
that
and lots of them, of course, but done in the colours, done with a vaguely American... And it really is a real football. And people will get great fun out of that. Okay, is that it, Frank?
That's it.
Okay,
You want to
thank
give
you very
away
much
that as well,
indeed.
yeah?
I think, yeah, why not? Why not? Have a
throw
blabber
that
ball there, okay. No need to break people's arms in order to get them, for heaven's sake, for just blabber balls. All right. Now, my friends, as you know, we have the older children in the studio tonight. But there are youngies, little tinies, who obviously can't be here tonight because they tend to go asleep at 6:30. And by 7:15, they're comatose. So instead, what we do most years is we bring them in the afternoon when they're still wide awake, and it's a very special treat for them. And we bring them into the studio, and we turn them loose for an hour to play with all the toys. And what they don't know is that we have cameras in there as well, and we run a tape on them. And this will give you a little idea of what they get up to this afternoon here in this studio. Let's have it, Ray, there. Thank you.
You better not cry, you better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list, he's checking it twice. Gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He knows when you're asleep. He knows when you're awake. He knows when you've been bad or good. So be good for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He knows when you are sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows when to town.
They had a wonderful time. They had a wonderful time, and then we had a wonderful time trying to get them out of the studio once again and going home. However, we enjoy that little session. We enjoy it every year. Now, our next group of children are from various parts of Leitrim, and their teacher is Claire Morrow, McMorrow, a Glaswegian, and she formed the school 20 years ago. They've won lots and lots of prizes and medals all over the place. They're aged from 5 to 14, and they have a selection of reels for us. So let's have a welcome, please, for the Farragher School of Irish Dancing. School of Dancing from County Leitrim, and the Doherty sisters from Kinloch were there, Deirdre Grania and Joanne, and Oliver Lee on button accordion from Manor Hamilton. All right, that's the end of this part. We'll take a break now. Stay with us, please, after this. Thank you.
Church and General and Insurance Corporation. Two of Ireland's leading insurance companies, specialists in personal and commercial insurances. Church and General and Insurance Corporation. Two companies committed to quality and service have combined their resources and expertise to serve you even better in the future as members of a new group, AGF Irish Life. Together, working for you.
You can't explain love.
Obsession, Calvin Klein.
Centra Food Markets wish all their customers a very happy Christmas.
Hi, I have an electrical problem. I was wondering if you could send someone over.
How do you know what you're getting when you employ an electrical contractor? You do when you employ a member of RECI, the Register of Electrical Contractors of Ireland.
Ah, come in. I hope it's nothing too serious.
RECI guarantee you safety, reliability, and a completion certificate when required. With RECI, you're in safe hands.
Escape, Calvin Klein.
Without gravy, some meals can be a little dry. But with Bisto Gravy Granules, you can make a delicious, meaty gravy in seconds. So cheer up a chop, perk up a pie, put sizzle on a sausage. Bisto Gravy Granules. Real gravy in no time at all.
In continuous tests, Duracell outlasts SP batteries by up to 6 times. Duracell. No ordinary battery looks like it or lasts like it.
Only Smarties have the answer.
Bulmer's Original Cider.
Corn and Og with Own Bready bring to you Oh Holy Night with all the Christmas favourites. Now available on CD and cassette.
Now, my friends, our next young performer is 12 years of age. He won the Feshkiol Junior French Horn competition in '92. He also won the highest award for brass, the Junior Rose Bowl. And as a result of this, with other winners, he joined me on the Gay Byrne show some time ago, you might remember. He's 14 years of age, and he's a member of the Rathfarnham Concert Band. He's accompanied by Frack on a little piece called The Swan. So from Rathfarnham in Dublin, would you welcome John Killian Ryan? Good boy. Notoriously difficult instrument, notoriously difficult French horn. That was John Killian Ryan from Dublin. Into the West, record-breaking movie, beautiful Irish movie, and Little Bird have given us the video for everybody in the audience. Lovely, lovely movie. Started on the Late Show. Extremely good. Now, my friends, I am going to astonish you. I ask you to look at this table, my friends, and we have 3 thimbles. Nothing inside those thimbles. Can you see those, ladies and gentlemen, from where you are? We have a yellow tree, we have a yellow tree, and we have a green tree. These are 2 lemon trees. Obviously, they're yellow, and the green tree is an apple tree. I am going to put a thimble over that one. I'm going to put a thimble over the green one, a thimble over the yellow one. And I'm going to ask you, sir, will you come up here, sir? This way, sir, please. Thank you. Thank you very much indeed, sir. Come on. Who are you, sir?
Jerry O'Sullivan.
What?
Jerry O'Sullivan.
Jerry O'Sullivan. Where are you from, Jerry?
Kenmare.
You're from Kenmare. Very good. You're very welcome, Jerry O'Sullivan from Kenmare. I am going to ask you to switch those around any way you like while I look away. There is no... Is there a monitor over here, ladies and gentlemen? Can I see? Switch them anywhere you like, and I'm going to find it. Now, and I'm going to let you into a wonderful, wonderful piece of information because you have to be qualified. Have you done, sir? Have you switched them around? Have you switched them all around the place? Has he finished? He does. Great. Now, sir, Jerry O'Sullivan, I'm going to inform you, sir, of a most amazing thing, because when you touched those thimbles, you left your scent behind. Did you realize this? Oh, yes, you did. I'm not suggesting you smell, sir. No, sir, not in a million years, sir, but everybody has their own individual scent, and my nostrils are so attuned. They're such a computer pair of nostrils, I will detect your scent from the thimble. And I see... It is not on that thimble. It is not on that thimble. I'm going to tell you now, sir, where you have the green tree. Is that the green tree or is it not, sir? Is that the green tree? I ask you, sir. Is that up? There you are, sir. Thank you very much indeed, Jerry. Well done, sir. He is filled with amazement. But to even further amaze you, ladies and gentlemen, I have an even better magician coming on now. His name is Michael Abrahamson. Let's have a welcome. He's 14. Didn't I do that well? Very well. And we will not tell them, will we? It's just magic. It is all in the nostril and being able to detect the other scent. Michael Abrahamson is 14 from Dendigary in Dublin. And where are you at school, Michael?
Sanford Park in Ranelagh.
Park. And when did you start your magic?
When I was 6.
When you were 6. Very good. Okay, what are you going to do for us then?
I'm going to start off with a nice little silk trick.
A little silk trick. Watch this very closely,
I'm
ladies
just
and gentlemen.
tucking the silk into my hand, as you can see.
There, yes.
Just like that.
Indeed.
Now, would you blow?
Blow.
No, you got to blow harder than that or it'll disappear.
All together, then blow. It's gone.
It disappeared.
It's already gone.
You didn't blow hard enough.
God. Where did it go?
I
I do not know.
Anything there?
This is a green hanky, yes?
Is there anything there?
There's nothing there. Nothing there, nothing on the side.
No. Very good. Okay, reach inside. We should be able to find. Do you take that?
There was nothing there.
There's nothing there.
There's nothing there. Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you very much indeed. What else have you got for me then? Another magic trick, which will amaze you and astonish you.
Another one.
Another one, yes?
Another one.
Yes?
Okay.
Yes.
I have 2 copper lids and a copper ring.
2 copper lids and a copper ring, yes?
I take a lid like so, and I bang here and I bang like there.
Yes.
Make some money appear. Now this is magic money.
It's money.
The money can travel from here. From here. With a little magic, jiggy jiggy.
Jiggy
over
jiggy.
to here.
There it is. You saw it with your own eyes.
I was talking to a friend of mine quite recently.
Yes?
He told me I had holy hands.
You had holy hands, yes?
I don't understand why.
It's not going to
but he-
travel through your hands, Michael. I don't believe
He
it.
just said I had holy hands.
Yes?
Yeah.
And? There's the money. How did you do it? Borrow a hand, yes?
Yeah.
You may borrow a hand, yes?
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you.
Yes?
Now,
You're placing the money
I'm
on that
putting
hand.
these coins in your hand. I'd
Yes.
like you to hold on to those very tightly. Make
Very
it
tightly like
tight
that.
fist
Yes, yes,
around
very
it.
tight. Okay, yes.
When I ask you to open it, would you?
Yes, I will,
Just
yes. Turn around the
turn
other
it
way.
around
Yes,
like
yes.
this.
Okay, yes,
Now,
yes.
what I'm going
okay.
to do is
Very
I'm going
tight.
to take the coins out of your hand.
Yes.
Did you feel anything?
No.
Wait for it. And now I'm going to send them back. But, open your hand very slowly. Now that they've arrived, they've changed from 2p's to 10p's.
Wow! Ain't that something? Very good, Michael. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. Michael Abrahamson from Dublin, 14 years of age. Good boy. From Glenagiri, off that way. Right. Carl Bourne. Carl Bourne is 13 and he's from Howth in County Dublin, where all the best people come from, needless to say. How are you there, Carl? That's right, show him up. And he is a juggler. Okay, let's see. You're going to start with the balls, then, are you?
Okay.
Okay, thank you. What school do you go to?
I go to St. Paul's College in Raheny.
In Raheny. Yeah, I'm not putting you off by talking to you, know. Did I give your age correctly? I did.
You did indeed.
Very good. And when did you start juggling?
I started juggling just after last Christmas.
After last Christmas?
Yeah, Well, I heard about it in the school. Apparently there was a teacher in the school. His name is Mr. Reynolds. And he juggled. I think he learned to juggle in London. And he came into school one day and he taught a few of the lads to juggle. And he then started up a juggling club in the school.
Wow.
And I just heard about it, went along, got into juggling. And then I met a man called John Herity who owned a shop in the Stephen's Green Centre. And they sold juggling equipment, and I just got to know him from going in there.
How about that? That's very good. Well done. Try the club.
Anyway, he gave me a job juggling for the summer, and I've just been juggling ever since.
And where have you been juggling for the summer?
In the Stephen's Green.
Oh, yeah.
So,
and earning money?
Yes, of course.
Good boy. That's what I like to hear. Oh, you're very good, Carl. Very good indeed. I tried to do a bit of this, you know, the Rosa Trulli.
Yeah, I was watching.
You were? Yeah, well, no need
I
to be
was
smart.
awoken to hear somebody juggling, and I'm afraid, Gay, I wasn't very impressed.
No. Well, I have to admit I wasn't very impressed myself. But she started to tell me how to do it. I didn't get enough practice. I mean, if I practiced the way you practice, I'd be very good as well. There you are. Well done. Very good. Good boy. Good boy. Thank you very much indeed. Well done. Okay. Maeve Gregor. Maeve Gregor is from Cork. From Cork, and she's 11. Good evening to you, Maeve. And what school do you go to then?
Maria Sumter School.
Maria Sumter School. What is this then, please tell me?
This is a game I got for Christmas from my granny last year called Number Rumba.
Number Rumba.
Yes.
That's a very good name for a game, right enough. Yes, and what is it then?
And we each have a stand.
Yes, you each have a stand,
And
yes.
in each stand there's 4 pillars.
Yes, 1, 2, 3 in yellow, 1, 2, 3 in red, 1, 2, 3 in blue.
And this one is fair.
And that one is fair, yes,
Yeah.
that sprung is
And
fair.
there's
A pack of cards.
24 different cards.
Yes.
And on each card there's a diagram.
Yes, there's
Different
a diagram.
diagrams in
Yes.
each. And the idea of the game is to try and get the diagram as quick as you can, either against your friend or against the clock.
I see, very good. So you want me to pick one card out of this, any card I like out of this, and there's a diagram on it. Okay, get rid of
Ready?
those cards there. Okay, now, what do I do?
There's rules.
There's rules.
Yeah.
What?
You can only
I have
move-
to get mine
look
in
at
that
the
order.
cards.
What?
You can't look at the cards.
You mean I can't look at the cards?
You can't look at the cards until we're ready.
Oh, until you're ready, but I have to explain it to the audience, you see, so
All
give me a little example. You see, to you. Don't be ridiculous. You look stupid from the time I came in. I have to explain it to you. You see, you have to get, what you have to do is get the yellow 3 and 1 in that order on the first one, the 3, 1 and 2 in that order on the second, and the 1, 2, 3 in that order on the third. And you have to get them all on this spare sprung. Is that right?
Well, you see, you have to try and get that
Yes,
design,
that
and you
order.
can use
I see.
the spare one.
You can use
but
the spare.
you
Okay,
can't keep one in your hand like that, or
I see. So,
can't put
okay,
four.
so we can both see what we have to do. Are you ready to go now?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So you have to shift all the things around and see where you go from there, and try to wriggle them about and figure out. Wait a minute. Now, don't. And I'm doing very well here, but I'm getting a bit sort of confused now because When is the first time I saw it? What do you expect? Yeah, I hope you're as smart when you come to do it. There you are, 2, 3, 1, and 3, 1, 2 is the diagram, and 1, 2, 3 is the... You're very good, Maeve. You really are extremely good. What's it called again?
Number Rumba.
Number Rumba. Well, give her a round of applause. She's a dicky dagger on that. Nobody can match that. Nobody. Absolutely. Okay. Okay, hello.
Look at those sentences, have you?
What?
Have you still got that money?
What
do you do with the money?
What
money? Have you got money? Money
No,
today.
I fit 50p.
Give me 50p, that'll do. That'll do.
When you look for 50p from me, there's a 50p.
Lovely. Right, see now. Everything's getting automated now, even the piggy banks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah?
Yeah, no, hold on. Wait for me.
Wait.
It's not used to getting 50p's.
Yes.
All right, try it again. Ah, well, it goes in there. Yeah.
Hard luck. Get off. Okay. Lego. Lego, look at our beautiful Lego display up here. Dinosaurs is the theme, of course, and the Lego dinosaur in the studio actually makes a noise and growls and grunts like all dinosaurs do. It is part of the beautiful Lego display which is on at the moment in Arnott's of Henry Street, and the Crusader keeping guard in the rear there. Only a tiny, tiny part of the superb display in Arnott's of Henry Street at the moment, and it always attracts huge, huge crowds. But we asked how many pieces of Lego are in the display which we have in the studio tonight, and there are 28,900 pieces. 28,900 pieces. And so Arnott's and Lego, as they have done in various years, offered us a huge drum of Lego. Big drum of Lego for any orphanage or children's hospital or whatever of our choice from amongst those who wrote in and asked us for a contribution. So I just asked Francis Brennan, I just juggled those around. Francis, if you would be kindly, Francis Brennan from Kenmare, to draw one and one only, and they will be the recipients. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you, Francis. The recipients of our big drum of Lego from Arnott's and Lego is Skull Angus's Special School in Cashel, County Tipperary. That will be sent on next year, and we hope you have it. Skull Angus's Special School in Cashel, County Tipperary. You can give that tomorrow. Okay. Now, also, my friends, you know that we have space and time and actual space in the studio for only about 10 musical performers on the toy show. But they come to us from all over the country and they audition. And the keenness and enthusiasm is something fantastic. And just because they don't happen to get on the show doesn't mean that they're not good, because they are all very, very good indeed. It just means that we try to balance the show from different performers and different musical styles and all of that. But on one of the Sundays we were auditioning in October, we brought along a camera crew and we filmed some of what was going on, and we thought you would like to get a little flavour of what goes on when they're auditioning from all over the country for the toy show. This is it. Thank you, Ray.
Baby, look at me and tell me what you see. You ain't seen the best of me yet. Give me time, I'll make you forget the rest. I got for you, and you can set it free. I can catch the moon in my hand. Don't you know who I am? Remember my name. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna learn how to fly. I feel it coming together. People will see me and rise. I'm gonna make it to heaven. Light up the sky like a flame. I'm gonna live forever. Baby, remember my name. Remember, 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 remember,
Someone's head resting on my knee, warm and tender as he can be. Hallelujah, hand in hand. Hallelujah, all over the land. There once was an ugly duckling with feathers all stubby and brown. Look at what it says. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna learn how to fly. I feel it coming to
Beyond Windham, there you are. Well, we enjoyed that here in the studio. Just some of the people who came to us for audition, just one of the weekends that we were doing auditions in the big studio. And we're very grateful to all of those people who came for audition. We thank you very much indeed. And we're sorry that we couldn't have you on the show this year, but perhaps another time. Okay, girls, what have you got for us then?
Well,
Siobhan.
First thing is, this is a troll, okay? We've seen baby trolls and nurse trolls. Well, this is the ultimate troll. It's called the skateboard troll. And it's my favourite, so all you have to do is... Off it goes. Brilliant. Turning a 360-degree angle.
How about that
Brilliant,
then?
isn't it?
Is that not a magic thing? Yeah, wonderful thing there. And will he come back to you? That's the question. Or is he going to jam there, or is he not? Okay, I'll send him back to you then. Thank you very much indeed, Siobhan. Barbara, what do you have?
Well, this is the cap digger, and you turn on the ignition. Starts up, off it goes.
Oh, look at the lights on the roof as well. The flashing light. Oh, that's
And not only
impressive.
does it do that, but it goes.
But it does. Oh. Yeah. It talks to you as well. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. Ain't that just something? It goes in reverse too, I guess, does it? Yeah, of course it does. Why wouldn't it? Wonderful thing. Okay, but I can do better than any of that. Knock it off, because I have some beauties here for you. Let me show you what I have. You're going to love these. Dinosaurs, as I say, very much the theme this year. And we have Brontosaurus. How about that then? That's Brontosaurus. We also have Sally the seal, and you love Sally the seal. Sally the seal. Isn't that good? Wouldn't they warm your little heart? That's right, Sally the seal. And then we have Ricky the rooster. Ricky the rooster. Ricky the rooster in wonderful form there. Isn't that just magic? And what's this fella called, the bear? What's the bear called? Biffy the bear. Biffy the bear. How about Biffy the bear? Ah, look, Biffy the bear. Ah, isn't that sweet? Now, look. Isn't that just wonderful? Just imagine waking up first thing on Christmas morning with a head and they all there on the floor. And finally we have Randy the raccoon. Randy the raccoon, doing what the raccoon does best. Because raccoons very often, you see, when they lift their tail, they're doing something unnatural, I think. But anyway, and then they move backwards and forwards and they sniff a lot. That's what Randy the raccoon does. Who's in favor of Randy the raccoon? Hands up. Who's in favor of Biffy the bear? Who likes Ricky the rooster? Who likes Sally the seal? What about Brontosaurus the dinosaur? Well, you're getting nothing. You better switch them all off, for heaven's sake. But I'll tell you what I have for you. Okay, I tell you. Well, you switch them off, girls. Thank you very much indeed. Mr. Kipling, exceedingly good cakes, wonderful mince pies, Christmas cake, plum pudding, apple tart. They delivered them to us today. And just in case you're hungry over Christmas, there is one basket of those for everybody in the audience. Mr. Kipling cakes. Mr. Kipling cakes. Mr. Kipling cakes. I just wanted to show you one other thing, and that is little caterpillar made by a young man called Simon Brown in Blackrock, makes them himself and brings them to the market in Blackrock and does very well indeed with them. Isn't that a nice, plain, straightforward, nice Irish-made wooden toy? One other thing I want to show you, I've got to show you, and it is this. You mentioned that we mentioned the rocking horse made by the people in Wheatfield Prison in the Craft Centre. They also made this truck. Now, it's surrounded by so many toys, I can't show it to you completely. But it is in magnificent detail, and it is superbly made. Solid thing, complete with the cables, the joining cables, the power cables to the trailer, and beautiful detail within the cabin of the truck itself, with outside mirrors, windscreen wipers, and all done by the guys who are in Wheatfield Prison while they are there in the Crafts Centre. A magnificent piece of work, and they're allowed to stay up tonight to see the show. Normally they would be in bed long before now, but we send you our greetings and thank you for sending us the lovely rocking horse and the beautiful articulated truck from the club. Okay. Now, as we keep on saying to you every year, you can give them what electronic toys you wish. You can give them all the electric magic. You can spend fortunes of money all over the place on entertaining your children at Christmas. But don't ever forget that in the midst of that, you can give them one of the greatest gifts of all time, and that is the gift of reading, the habit of reading, which is a thing that they will have all their lives, and they will be totally grateful to you if you start them off very young. And to that end, we always feature books. And here's Mary Fitzgerald now to tell us about some of the books which are available for you this Christmas. Let's welcome Mary Fitzgerald. Thank you.
I'm starting with some books about dinosaurs because, as you said, Gay, they are very popular this year. This one, in fact, is for older children. It's called Inside Dinosaurs, and it literally looks inside dinosaurs, inside their brains and their bodies. And there you can see a nice illustration of it. I would suggest that you wouldn't look at this book before you've eaten your Christmas dinner, but otherwise it's a very good book and it's lots of great facts all about dinosaurs, and that's for the older age group. The second book I have is also about dinosaurs, but it's for the younger ones, and it's a fun book. It's the ABC of dinosaurs. And what's nice about this is that all the dinosaurs are listed in alphabetical order. But the particularly nice thing about it is it's a super pop-up book, as you can see here, just gorgeous pop-ups of dinosaurs. Also, you can see the dinosaur eggs and a little dinosaur ready to pop out from inside that. So that's the second dinosaur book. Now, the third book I have is a Wally book, and for all Wallies out there, this is the book for Christmas. In fact, it's the in book, and as my daughter said, it's the coolest book around. The idea is, if you've been following these books, is that you try and locate Wally, and in this case, it's Where's Wally in Hollywood, and this book, in fact, is covered with lots of Hollywood sets. So if you open it up inside, you'll see different sets. This is the first one that I have looked at. It's a Western set. And in fact, you can see it's a cast of thousands inside there. Now, you try and find Wally in there and see how well you can do. I did after about an hour. I found him in one of the saloon bars, but I'm not going to tell you which one. You'll have to find out for yourself. So that's for Wally watchers. Where's Wally in Hollywood? The next book on the agenda here is a lovely book because it has a very good title, and it's called Dear Santa, Please Don't Come This Year. Now, what fascinated me about this is that I can't imagine any children writing to Santa and saying, Dear Santa, please don't come this year. But in fact, the story goes that Santa was actually fed up of children writing all these big demanding letters, looking for very expensive toys like computer games and bikes. And he said, I'm just tired of children. Why don't they ask for simple things like Santas? But eventually one of the helpers brought him a letter and they said, read this, Santa. So Santa read the letter, and it was from George and the gang, and they said, look, Santa, don't come to us, we've got too many toys. Go to the children that have no toys, go to old people, go to the animals, look after sick children. So Santa did just that, and after doing all of that, he was delighted with himself, and he got new faith in children and lots of new energy, and he decided to bring the children who had enough toys, more toys already. And so everybody won in the end, and nobody lost out. So that's that book. The next book on the agenda is just one of the many nice novelty and pop-up books available this Christmas. This is one for the younger children from the sort of 0 to 4 years of age, and it's called Puppy. It's from the Match and Patch series. And the nice thing about this is that you can see Puppy popping out there on the front cover, but you can also take him out, and you can place him inside in the book. For example, there's the first page, and there you can see Puppy. He's in the hall, or you can find Puppy sitting on the chair beside the bear, or Puppy sitting on the mat beside the cat. So, as I said, particularly nice for younger children, and it can be read to them over and over again. Now, I have to say, this is the book of the year for me, and it's actually an Irish book. I never thought I would hear myself saying this, but this is a brilliant book. It's called An Locha Fermiora, which translates as Farmer Duck. And the idea of this book is, it's about this poor unfortunate duck that you can see here, and he has to do all the work for the farmer. He has to go plough the land, feed the animals, do the washing and the ironing, all the things that I hate doing myself, because the lazy old farmer is sitting in bed, scoffing away chocolates and eating lots of ice cream. Now, as you can see, he's having a great time, and of course the poor old duck is getting fed up of this, and so are all the other animals. So they decided to band together and cause a revolt and fire the farmer out of bed, and all mayhem breaks loose. A brilliant book, as I said, it's in Irish and it's called On Locha Fermiora. The next book is also in Irish, and it's a rather unusual one because it's a book of Greek mythology, and it's been translated into Irish. But the nice thing about this book is it's one of the best quality children's books I have seen ever. It's got lovely illustrations, rather unusual, I think, for children's books. Here's a nice one of the owl. I don't think he's looking as happy as the late owl, but it's still a lovely illustration and a very nice book. From Irish books, we go to Irish songs, and we've got a nice book here of Boys and Girls Go Out to Play. It's a book of Irish singing songs, and there's also a tape to go with it. Now, this is really a simple book. I suppose in the computer age, this is bringing children back to the basics of playing in the street, playing games and singing songs, ball games, and so on and so forth. But I think you shouldn't underestimate the value of these games because they can teach children lots of very useful skills like developing their memory, their coordination, and even leadership skills. This is a good book for children and for teachers and children alike. So that's those books. Moving on to something less expensive, but which also give lots of enjoyment to children, are paperback books. And in this case, I have to commend Irish publishers because they have really excelled themselves this year in bringing out a great batch of books. The first one is The Pony Express by Maureen Johnston. And it tells the story of a little girl called Kate Doyle who takes on the bad boss of the Pony Express, who's actually slaughtering animals such as ponies and horses for food in war-torn Europe. But the interesting thing about this book is that it gives a very nice insight into Dublin during the war years. That's that book. The next one is Alice in Thunderland, and this one is by Maeve Kelly. And this is a very interesting book and a very good book about Alice's adventures in Thunderland. This one is about an island called Pognolia. It's written by a lady called Tess MacLoone, who really loves children and animals, as you can see reading through this book. All about a little girl called Florence and her friends trying to get away from the wicked witch. Now, this is something that I love to receive at Christmas, and I also like to give a present of. It's a diary. In this case, it's one specially for children. It's The Wildlife Diary by Tom McCaughrean. And the nice thing about this book is that it features lots of extracts from Tom's excellent books all about the foxes. And that's a good present for anyone this Christmas. If you're looking for something to keep you busy, you can't say that you're bored if you get this book. It's called Cartoon Fun by Don Conroy, and Don is very well known to everybody from Den TV. The ABC or step-by-step guides to drawing all sorts of cartoons, as well as monsters, dinosaurs, people, etc. So a very good book as well. Some other books. Children love science fiction. There's a great selection out. This is just one of them. It's by Michael Carroll and it's called Moonlight. And this book here, it's an Irish book which really is about Strongbow and about Princess Aoife and about himself. And it's a very good book. It's just one book of the year for children. So again, highly recommend it. And finally, the last book. I think this is the book that everybody should have in their house so they don't go mad over Christmas. A good quiz book. And this one is simply called The Everyday Pool Beg Quiz Book, full of great facts and information and certain to keep everybody happy and busy over Christmas. Well, that's it. That's my lot.
Well done, Mary. Good boy. Very good. Very good, Mary. Well done. Thank you. Now, our thanks to Mary Fitzgerald. That was superbly done, if I may say so, and thank you again. Now, our next company was formed in 1987 by Ella Doran, and to date, her pupils have taken part in the Dublin Street Carnival, the Air Rianta Arts Festival, and lots of appearances in the Gaiety and the Olympia and such like. Tonight, we have 5 of the youngest members, and the youngest is Dion Taylor, aged 8, from Portmarnock, and she, ladies and gentlemen, gained the highest marks in Ireland in her recent Royal Academy of Dancing examinations. And they're all going to do a little dance called the Comedian's Gallop by a fella called Kowaleski. So let's have a welcome, please, for the Dublin Junior Ballet. Dublin Junior Ballet. Hey! Juggling Junior Ballet. All right, we haven't too long to go, but we've got to take a break here. Come back to us after this. Thank you once again. Well done.
Close your eyes. This is how the future can look when you're poor. With a load of bills you can never pay, or not enough food in the house, or too many problems, too many pressures, or no job, no home, no hope. But there is light at the end of the tunnel. There is the St. Vincent de Paul. Help, a hand, and hope. Above all, someone to talk to. Open your eyes. And when you see the St. Vincent de Paul sign, open your heart.
In real life, you can't rewind the effects of fire. So use a spark guard. Don't overload sockets. Never leave a chip pan unattended. You see, you can prevent fire.
What's the #1 dance album? It's the #1s of dance. 20 #1s, all classics.
Maximum overdrive.
Now 26. 40 incredible top chart hits. Now 26. That's what I call music.
I want it now.
Put a battery in a Duracell battery tester and you could win a free drumming bunny instantly.
There are 10,000 to be won.
You hate me, don't you? Say it. I hate you too. I hate you so much. I think I'm going to die from it. Darling. Share the fantasy. Chanel #5.
Take off for excitement. Hooray! Take off for adventure. Take off with Aladdin.
This Christmas, say thank you with Cadbury's Roses. Everyone covered in delicious Cadbury's chocolate.
Hi, I'm Nigel Mansell. And you know, I'm not the type of guy who buys his family presents that he really wants for himself. That's why I bought my wife Nigel Mansell's World Championship game from Nintendo. You have to choose the right tyres, pit stop, and race against the best drivers in the world. It's just like the real thing, and my wife loves it. Right, darling?
Hi, it's very realistic, Nigel.
My little girls love it too. Right, twins? Completely true. Hey, even my dog loves it. Right, Fang? Woof. So, there you have it. I think it's a wonderful game, and if your family's anything like mine, they'll love it too. Right, girls?
Right,
Nigel. Woof.
Nigel Mansell intensely tells you Nintendo.
Match the money halves in Robert's T-Packs. Answer a simple question and win the full amount. See Robert's T-Packs for details.
On the 29th of December, Telecom Éireann and WeHa present the National Entertainment Awards ceremony live on RTE1, featuring a galaxy of stars and special guest Mary Black. Book now at the National Concert Hall. Tickets £10.
Okay then. Hi then. This is Joey Magic. And you all know him, and he's going to teach you how to make models from balloons. Look at this wonderful array of little dogs and big dogs and sausage dogs and all sorts. And brontosauruses as well. Isn't that sweet?
And an aardvark. Is that the correct word?
A what?
An aardvark?
An aardvark, I would.
Aardvark.
Aardvark, I think it is. Yes, never mind. Yes.
Glad I'm not a vet.
So they all have the balloons then. Well, 10 of them have anyway. 10 or 12.
Okay, here we go. You ready?
Are you ready then? Okay. Okay.
Just hold it up like that.
Hold it up like that.
Thank you.
Yes. Very good. Yes. Okay.
And get a little ball into it.
Get a little ball into it. Little ball into it. Yes.
That's simple.
Dead simple. Yes. And then
Just a little twist here. Very good. A little twist here.
Are you following this closely?
And we get a pregnant poodle.
Well, look at that, a pregnant poodle. Wonderful. And the next object is... Okay, then, how many of you have that? It's a little... Oh, look at that charming one over the top. Look at that up at the top. The blonde lady up at the top. Hold it up, please. It looks like a bit of black pudding. I'm hungry already. Anybody else got any interesting shapes? No? That's the way you got it. You didn't do anything with it. They're not very good, are they? Do you want to go through that again?
I will indeed.
Go through it again, please. Yes, you'll have plenty of balloons there. All right, now, watch closely. This is your last chance. Here we go. Okay, have you got that?
Now.
Okay, now. Here we go.
Hold it like this.
Hold it like that, yes.
Twist it.
Twist it.
Don't be frightened of it.
Don't be frightened of it. Twist it again, yes.
Twist.
Yes. Don't be frightened of it. Yes.
Push it through.
Go right through like a knot, yes, like a knot, right through like a knot, yes.
You're doing grand.
Doing great, yes. Very good. Yes, don't be afraid of it, yes. You cannot afford to be nervous, yes. Hold it over and twist it.
And we have another poodle.
We have another poodle. And this poodle is unpregnant.
I'll give £100 to the first poodle.
Okay.
That's our poodle.
Let me see. She has a bigger sausage, yes?
For God's sake.
The bigger sausage, yes, very good. And I don't think you're... Oh, look at that.
All right. He's getting there.
Oh, he's getting there, all right. For you, a balloon kit. Keep your music there, keep it as a souvenir. Well done. Thank you, Mr. Jody Mackey. Well done. Thank you. It's not as easy as it looks. You know that. All right, then. Okay, one last thing I want to show you before we go to our artists and their pictures, and that is every year, my friends, somebody comes up with a new golf game to help you with your golf, believe it or not. And this is this year's model. It is called the Curtis Pro Swing thing, and it's very, very electronic and very, very sophisticated and quite expensive. But if you're into golf, if you have somebody who plays golf who has everything else, then this is the thing for them. You get a mat with a golf ball on. You also have to link up through your own PC, programmed, and your monitor up there. And this is the club you use, which is a fairly standard club, except it ends in this control box here. And when you switch it on, the control box, through a light there, throws out a red ray. A red ray. And you can dial up on this control box whether you want to play with woods, short irons, or long irons, okay? And then the idea is this, that you line up the red ray with the area marked on the mat. And when you strike through the ball, it registers, and it will tell you how far you've shot the ball, whether you have sliced or hooked, whether the ball has gone to the left or the right, or dead straight down the middle, and the degree to which it has gone left or right. And on the monitor, it will register how far you have left to go to the pin, and whether you're in the rough, or whether you're in the clear, or whatever. So I shall try a shot with a wood, and I line up like so. On the monitor, you can, in the software, you can have any one of a selection of worldwide golf courses in America and the UK and so on, all the famous courses that you hear of and see on television. So let's try this shot anyway, and we'll see how we go. Now, that is registered that I'd actually missed. But we'll try it again, because we're not afraid. I don't know how that happened, but we're back to square one. Okay, then let's try this one. Ah, that got it away. The club speed was 49 miles an hour, the tempo was 1.4, and I went slightly to the right and on the outside. Up here, it registers where the ball has landed, and it has landed in the rough. And I have 322 yards to go to the pin, and I'm on my second shot now. So I'll try an iron, I suppose, a long iron in the rough, and see how I get on with that. And this is probably a bit more difficult. Okay, and let's have a go and see how we do. Okay, that registered that I missed again. Because I'm in the rough, haven't I? And it didn't work. I don't know how that happened, but there you are. Stop laughing, Frank. This is very difficult. And I missed again. Oh, well, never mind. I'm in the rough, I told you. What are you saying, Frank?
Here's one I prepared earlier.
I missed it again. Well, never mind. I'm not going to carry on all like that. What? I was waiting for you there. I was waiting for you all the way through.
I thought it would dress up in keeping with the set.
Isn't the set beautiful? Our designer Bernadette did our beautiful toy show set.
This is my girlfriend, Yasmina.
Yasmina.
Yeah.
This is Yasmina.
I don't have a magic carpet, but I've got a Porsche, which is not nicer anyway, isn't it?
Yes, I suppose.
And this is a Porsche with its own alarm.
Its own alarm?
Yeah. And you press the button there.
Yes.
And the alarm comes on when the battery's on working.
Yes,
There we are. You hear that?
Yes.
And if the lights weren't too bright, you'd see that in there.
Yes.
And you put it on again, and it comes on. And
yes. This is not going so well, is it, Frank? I think.
If you try another shot at
I think no, I won't try another shot. It's all right. I think I'll go to my artist and see what they turned out.
And I'll get rid of that. Oh, wait, there it is now. Yeah. The alarm's on now.
He was right. The alarm is on.
So the battery's
and the lights are flashing as well.
Yeah, that's it.
And all of that. Isn't that wonderful, Frank?
Wonderful.
Congratulations.
Goodbye now.
Stick to the piano, Frank. Okay. Our three artists have returned. Jonathan Philbin Bowman.
Good evening.
Oh, no, don't touch me. You're filthy. You're filthy. Hello, Mary. Yes, that's all right. Let's skip that. And Ronnie Drew. All right, then. Could we all put up our paintings, please, on our easels and let us see what we have? Clip them in. That's all right. Leave them there. Just let me have a look at them now. Just let me have a look. Let me not walk across the camera. Okay. Oh, well, Ronnie did a nice view of a little Irish bahon in a field and a mountain and a wall behind it and the clouds coming across. Could you just show us one picture, Mary, because I can't see them all at the same time.
Do you know what that is? That's Ronnie Drew.
Yeah, that's Ronnie Drew. I thought it was two.
And that's Jonathan Philbin Bowman.
Yeah, very good, yes. And your final picture
and
is...
that's
all
my family waving on a bridge in Inchydoney, all 10 of us.
I see. So that's a bridge and the canal and, the growth on either side and the
sun.
Nice bit of cloud, yes, and sun coming through, yes.
Yeah.
Could you just back off a little and we'd see Mr. Jonathan Philbin Bowman's picture? Wait till I get in front of it now and see what he... Oh, that's very nice, Jonathan, really. It's a nice mountain sort of range and nice sky and indeterminate sort of foliage in the front, in the foreground and so on. But could we have a show of hands for Jonathan Philbin Bowman and his picture, please? No, a show of hands, show of hands, show of hands. We have about a vote of about 25 for that. Could we have a vote for Mary's lovely picture of the... Yes, rather fewer for that. Could we have a vote for Ronnie Drew, please, on his behalf? Oh, unanimous winner is Ronnie Drew. Sir, if you were a little smaller, you could pass for Toulouse-Lautrec. All right, skip it. Take it as a... Ronnie Drew did a wonderful... Did you enjoy it, Ronnie?
I did, Gabe, and I kind of am established.
Yes.
I'd like to sell this, and I think it looked very well on over your mantelpiece. But the thing is, I'd have to charge you at least a £5, and no checks.
At least a £5. Ronnie, I think you've got to sale for a £5. That's about what it's worth. But well done. It's a very nice picture indeed. Ronnie Drew's painting. I'm quite sure you'll get offered more than that for charity. Mary, how did you do? Did you enjoy it?
Well, yeah, it was good fun, but that was only because there was 3 of us together. But if you were doing it all by yourself, and isn't a great toy for Christmas Day, like, because you wouldn't want to go away and start painting by yourself. It's a bit boring.
But would it start you painting?
Oh, yeah, it would, yeah.
It would. Would it start you? You started again. Oh, yes, very good, Ronnie. Yes. Got you to say anything. Yeah. Jonathan.
I don't know. I got a little bit bored because.
And we were bored with you being bored.
I know you were. So I made something else.
You made something else.
That we can sell. It's only prototype. It's a new. Now this is going to be big. Because I thought painting is not good. This is the Albert Reynolds teddy bear.
The Albert Reynolds.
What it does is, if you squeeze it.
If you squeeze it, yes.
It actually says.
You're very bold, so you are very bold. All right. Thank you very much indeed. And the box is called Simply Painting. Simply Painting. They all got the kit as we showed it to you earlier on, and the whole kit is called Simply Painting. All right, we come to the final item now of the night, ladies and gentlemen, and we have the Billy Barrys coming back because all the boys and girls sewed, some of them up to 2,000 pearly buttons, all their own designs. And especially for the Pearly King costume. And they're performing that great old Cockney standby from a lovely show called Me and My Girl, which has been running in London forever and ever, amen. And we have Lisa Lamb and Brenda Spratt and all the Billy Barry children. Let's have a welcome, please, for the Lambeth Walk to finish our show. The Lambeth Walk. Okay.
Skies ain't blue and the grass ain't green. He hasn't got that Mayfair touch, but that don't matter very much.
We play the Lambeth way, not like you, but a bit more gay. And when we have a little fun, oh boy, anytime you're Lambeth wine, any evening, any time, you'll find them all doing the Lambeth walk. Oi, every
terrific as always. That's all we have for you on tonight's show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to our studio audience for coming. Give yourselves a round of applause. Go on, you are very good. Very good for joining in. And of course, from all our performers, we'll be with you next week. Needless to say, we'll be with you with the Late Late Show. But from all our performers on the Toy Show, they asked me to wish you all, wherever you may be, a very happy Christmas and a bright new year. Till next week, then, we'll see you. God bless you. Thank you for coming. Goodbye.
Why do so many people come to Quinsworth and Crazy Prices for their Christmas shopping? With guaranteed quality and unrivaled choice, you know you can trust Quinsworth and Crazy Prices.
For a long, long time, a certain person has been shopping in Eason's. Why? For their superb selection of gifts for all ages. So get your claws into Eason's this Christmas.
Take AA advice and switch from super unleaded to 95 octane unleaded. You could save 9 pence per gallon without compromising engine performance. Switch to Jet 95 octane special unleaded and save even more, 13 to 17 pence per gallon. Because Jet special unleaded costs less than any other petrol, so it saves you more and helps protect the environment. Motoring with Jet saves all round. At Jet, we care, and it shows.
It's very important to me that the column is entertaining.
Most people think women's journalism is, we'll give them fashion and a shopping column. You know, that's what it is. And it's so patronising and it's so untrue.
Controversial, contentious, likeable.
Not only what they have been through, but how they have survived it.
I play because I love playing. It's as simple as that.
I just think it's important that there's another voice.
Just to make people a bit uncomfortable.
Rattle the old cages a bit, you know.
After months of tireless research, Professor Toggs believes he has developed his best ever nappies. Eureka! Toggs Ultra Trim Daytime Nappy is now more absorbent than ever. It's incredible. With improved leak shields and elasticated waistband to contain wee-wee and doo-doo. Get out of that! And the ever-popular Toggs Ultra Thick Nighttime Nappy now comes in midi, maxi, and junior. Toggs Daytime and Nighttime. Stay dry, stay happy!
Carpet a 12-foot by 12-foot bedroom for only £24 at Des Kelly Carpet's winter sale. Unlimited stock of bedroom carpet at only $1.49 per square yard.
Match the money halves in Robert's T-Packs. Answer a simple question and win the full amount. See Robert's T-Packs for details.
RTE's music department thanks you for your support during the past year, and we look forward to your continued support during 1994. On behalf of the National Symphony Orchestra, the RTE Concert Orchestra, and all our performing groups, we wish you a very happy Christmas.
Get ready for 100% Dance Volume 3. 20 new smashes from Capella, Urban Cookie Collective, and Frankie Goes to Hollywood. 100% Dance is bigger than ever with 2 Unlimited, Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince and the Good Men. It's 100% Dance Volume 3.
Now on One, it's time for Friday night's News Extra with Ken Hammond.
Good evening. An hour-long meeting between the Taoiseach and the British Prime Minister in Brussels this evening has failed to reconcile differences between them over the terms of a joint peace declaration on the North. Although some British sources were upbeat about prospects for an early agreement, the two leaders were more cautious. Mr Major said the intention was to achieve an agreement before Christmas if that were possible. Mr Reynolds told journalists he wasn't saying that a peace initiative would be finalised by then. From Brussels, our political correspondent, Donald Kelly.
There was a distinct contrast in mood between the Irish and British teams after today's talks. Some on the British side held out hope of an agreement before Christmas. John Major, however, was more cautious.
I spent an hour this afternoon with the Taoiseach discussing the matters we've had in hand for some time. I think it was a very successful meeting. We made some progress. There's still a good deal more to do. I hope we can meet again shortly and carry it forward.
Do you think there'll be an agreement before Christmas? Is that a possibility?
It's our intention to achieve an agreement before Christmas, if that's possible. I'm not sure whether it will be, but that's certainly our intention, if it can be done.
Later, in his hotel lobby, the Taoiseach echoed the Prime Minister's analysis.
We made reasonable progress. It was a good business-like meeting. The officials have to get back to work either late tonight or in the morning. And I hope that we can make more progress. And it's our hope to have another meeting before Christmas.
However, while agreeing that progress had been made, Mr Reynolds was doubtful of an agreement by the Christmas deadline.
I'm talking about a meeting, a further meeting before Christmas. That's what I'm saying at this stage. I'm not saying anything about whether I can have a finalised peace initiative for Christmas or not.
So were the differences between both governments more significant than had initially emerged after today's talks?
They always get difficult when you come near the end, and that's understandable. There are still difficulties to be overcome, and it's not unusual for the very difficult points to be left to the last. That's the position with us.
Can you say what they are?
No, still many tight-lipped about them, because I think they're difficult enough to try and negotiate between two people besides having them talked about by everybody.
But is it a matter of the language in the communique? Have the broad principles been agreed?
A bit more than language at this stage. There's still a couple of difficult areas there to be put to bed.
No cameras were allowed to record today's meeting between the two leaders. Clearly they knew in advance it wasn't going to be an easy one.
But as Mr Reynolds and Mr Major were meeting in Brussels, leaders of the main loyalist paramilitary groups in the north issued a statement outlining their terms for peace. They warned that loyalists would not countenance any change in the status of Northern Ireland. But they also said cross-border structures could be set up, provided they did not interfere with the internal jurisdiction of either part of the island.
The so-called Combined Loyalist Paramilitary Command made it clear that any change in Northern Ireland's position within the United Kingdom was unacceptable. However, it defended the right of anyone to seek constitutional change by what it called democratic, legitimate and peaceful means. And it went on, we recognise the rights and aspirations of those who abide by the law, regardless of religious, cultural, national or political inclinations. It also suggested structures should be devised so that elected representatives, north and south, could work together to exploit cooperation between both parts of the island, providing they didn't interfere with either's internal jurisdiction. The message ended with a thinly veiled threat. To those involved in what it termed negotiative dialogue about the future here, it warned, get it right, or the nominal support we have now will very quickly become total. These same paramilitaries have killed 4 Catholics in sectarian attacks in the past 10 days. Indeed, there's little new political thinking in this statement. The chairman of the SDLP, Mark Durkan, has called it simply a repetition of the paramilitary's real threat, with a few false sweeteners. But Ken McGuinness, the Ulster Unionist, has described it as a positive move. Sinn Féin has said it's a meaningless statement in the context of a sectarian campaign directed against the entire nationalist community.
The funeral has taken place in Belfast of Rory Maclay, who was killed by the UFF on Tuesday night. Mr Maclay was shot as he answered a knock on his door in the Ballyhackmore area of East Belfast. At Requiem Mass, the local priest, Father Gerard Murphy, said the presence of various denominations in the church was a sure sign of the constancy of the support of the Protestant people of East Belfast for their Catholic neighbours. In Donegal, army bomb disposal experts have defused 4 mortar bombs found by Gardaí in Letterkenny town centre. The blue Ford Escort estate car, in which the devices were found, was taken to Letterkenny Garda station. The disposal team, which examined the bombs, found them to be in a high state of readiness, which suggested they were being taken to an unknown target area, probably in the north. 4 men are being questioned in Letterkenny Garda Station.